So my name is Omar Rampersad, and I'm doing this live feed because I was exposing what Waltech was doing outside the window. And what they're doing is trying to trigger me into verbalizing so they can record it and present the information or the misinformation to the court to prove that I'm mentally unstable. This is what's been going on in this building for years. I've complained about Waltech for years to management. They've been doing this for years. The exact complaint that I lodged against the corporation, against Gil Furtado and the corporation for sexual harassment outside the window, and the videos I submitted are paralleled by Waltech. Um, so they are retaliating, which they are not supposed to do. The case against Gil Furtado was dismissed on the grounds that I was tweeting about it. I'm tweeting about it because when I call the cops, they do not listen to me. Even though I'm presenting information and video to substantiate my calls, they will not listen to my side of the story. They do everything to suppress my voice. They try to make me think I'm mentally ill. They actually came into my home and diagnosed me, pulled me out based on lies from residents, just like Waltech is sexually harassing me, and I'm proving on the videos that they are sexually harassing me. The cops came and pulled me out and tried to get me mentally committed, which did not work. But they kept saying that it was possible paranoia. But when Waltech is walking out the loading dock exit saying, that effing whore, that mental retard, and these are exact same words that the residents in the building use when they harass me. And I have the videos that PK calling me a prostitute. These are exactly the same things that Waltech is talking about, and what I actually live stream is just a little bit of what they do. I don't catch all of it, but they are talking and making comments about exactly what PK and the worker and others in the building talking about around me and call me directly. So they are sexually harassing me. They call the cops because they are working for police informants. The cops will take their statements. I'm assuming that they went to the police station right now to make those police statements. The police will take their statements. The police will not take mine, which is why I'm doing this. So yesterday, I actually showed on my Twitter account the effects of the directed energy weapons being used. I compared it to the modem and the effects of these signals on my body, which causes heart attacks, the effects of the blood pressure, and it also affects the temperature. So I'm going to do that again today, right now, because they actually just shouted at me outside the window, and I started getting heart palpitations, and I was getting chest pains all morning and all night, actually. So here is the blood pressure reading. So now Waltech has gone to the cops. So this is direct proof, directly related to what went on outside the window and the directed energy weapons being used on me, the two combined. This is what happened as a result of all the harassment that they're doing outside the window. Here is the results. Now they want to pull me out of my home. If the cops show up, they will pull me out of my home. So this is without activity. I actually just took a shower. Okay, so the cops want to come and pull me out of my home. So I'm going to take that one more time. So I'm doing this because the cops will not listen to my side of the story, as Waltech employees and the owner constantly remind me I'm a target. I'm a target, meaning anything could be done to me The cops will not listen to me. They will always charge me, pull me out from mental evaluation, suppress my voice. They actually try, I almost died in their custody once before. Just thinking about it is stressing me out completely, as you can tell. The argument outside the window, which I actually live stream, you can hear the stress in my voice. And here, 142 over 103. And the dot there is red. This is the effects of what is in this building. This is directed energy weapons being used. So I'm going to show you the signals on my body right now. So I'm going to just take this off here, and I'm going to show you the signals of my chest. This is my heart. So this is my heart area, the obliques. So when Waltech left, the comments outside the window, I think it was Penelope, saying, Rick wants her pulled out. We have to get her mentally committed and drugged. We don't want her here because it's absolute and she's a prostitute. And this is exactly what Waltech was saying. As I said, I don't catch all the comments, but this is what they actually talk about most of the time. They also talk about effing a woman all night, and this is what the black man outside the bedroom window was talking, and I actually put it on YouTube. So the white men, there are 4 white men outside the window. They're saying exactly the same thing. I effed my wife last night. I was up at 3, and 3 o'clock was the time I was up. He talked openly about being up at 3. We effed that whore. We could see her. We are living with her. These are the things that they're actually saying. And these are exactly the things that the worker that I took to court said. Effing whore, it's a gerbil, effing bitch. And I recorded this several times. The reason I post it is because they're making me fearful, and as the blood pressure measurements is showing, extremely stressed out, which is not good for my heart, because I am suffering from stress because of all of this and the way I was pulled out of my home several times by the cops. Well, twice actually, and they visited once, actually twice. And this is all stressing out when I'm telling the truth, and the cops are just refusing to listen to me because I'm a target, and they're covering the trafficking. So see, that's my hand, electrical currents of my hand. Take the hand away. And the RF reading is high as well. So that's my chest. See the high EF reading? So the management is actually putting up, was working with Waltech to do what they're doing because they're constantly at the window. So it's very convenient for them to do what they're doing. See that high RF reading on my heart? So I'm going to take my blood pressure one more time. So it's a combination of 2 things. It's a stress that's caused by the constant harassment at the window and the use of directed energy weapons on me. So the cops want to come and pull me out. So if the cops pull me out, It's attempted murder because I know that the cops are following my tweets. I know that the people in the building are following my tweets because the tweets are repeated outside the window. They're 136 over 100. And I'm getting cramps. I've been getting cramps all morning around the chest area this year because I've been targeted with these directed energy weapons all morning. And here it is right there. Yeah, the heart has been tagged all morning and all night, actually. And the word heart attack has been constantly repeated by Waltech employees and the owner. And I believe the name is Tony. Heart attack, heart attack, heart attack, heart attack. And I've also videotaped that as well. And the back. So directed energy weapons are being used to give people heart attacks. And this is what Waltech are constantly talking about. And they are laughing loudly when they talk about aiming these beams between people's legs as they sleep. So somebody should send this to the cops, because the cops, if they show up at my door, will be charged for attempted murder. Because somebody has a contract on me in this building. I heard the name Penelope. I heard the name Rick. Rick is a worker here as well. Rick's aunt, I heard, is living in the building. The worker's family. I heard the name Gail has a contract. His worker's sons are subcontracting. The neighbors, the Muslim neighbor, Indian neighbor, they are all taking part. So it went down a bit since I started videotaping. And the back. So I'm going to take my pressure one more time. So this has been going on all summer. So Waltech came on site in springtime and they started doing this. It's been going on all summer and it's been going on for years, at least 3 years now that they've been on site. They're working with the condominium corporation to do this. Everything they're saying has been said by workers and residents in the building to me. They're just repeating it over and over and over again. I slept with her. I saw her. I effed with her last night. We're sending men in. We're logged into her. Effing whore, mental retard. It's absoluted. She's a prostitute now. Ranty has a license. She's being sold. She has a license. She used to be a prostitute. That's why the cops enrolled her in the program. So the power is turned down since I started videotaping. So I'm just going to stop there.